How do you stay away from oil if you don't eat oil at a restaurant? You can ring ahead and just get steamed
most
rice.
of your calories from high carb, low fat, low sodium foods. Yeah, and you can have those little like times where you have your oil, whatever. That's what I do, and it works really well for me for years now. So.
Yeah.
How much sodium would you say someone can have like in a day before they start gaining like water retention?
How much sodium can you have in a day before you start gaining water retention? It's more about how active you are, you know. If you're living hard, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 milligrams of sodium is not really going to impact. If you're sitting on the couch, farting your life away into the sofa, then it's going to add up. So I would just say, don't worry about salt. Just focus on low sodium. You know, I don't shake salt on my food. Just eat low sodium and be active and work hard. You'll never ever have an excess weight retention issue if you're working hard, eating clean. Bit of salt's alright, you know. I've done like no added sodium for like years. Low to no is not much difference. Just do low. And work hard, have fun. Be adventurous. Get outdoors.
Alright, Sign bananas, go to question askers. Who asked that last question?
Go on the blacktop.
Who asked the last question?
Alexa's on it, mate. This guy's razor sharp.
Can I get a ripe one?
Can you get a right one? I can throw it, but it'll probably splatter.
Yeah, lettuce eat plants?
Yeah. You mentioned a lot of fruit and that you're having fruit breakfast, lunch. But what about the vegetables? Are you saving that all for the after 4? Are you just saying fruit basically in the morning and then your vegetables after 4 o'clock?
You can have greens, like a green smoothie.
Yeah, the question is, when do you have your vegetables? You can if you want to have green smoothies, you can have green smoothies, add in a bit of celery or lettuce, or you can have that with your dinner. We don't eat that much vegetable. We focus on fruit, rice, potato.
That's what I'm hearing. So why do you recommend more fruit versus more vegetables?
Calories.
Yeah, you get more. You know, if you just try and eat lettuce and kale, you won't get much work done. So we smash in the carbohydrate, and we tell people smash in the carbohydrate so you can be a better activist. So you can work hard every single day and be fitter, etc. Woo! You know, so that's what we recommend. Vegetables are great, but they take up too much real estate in your stomach for how much they can let you work, you know? So we focus on the bananas, the rice, the sugar, anything work ethic food we call it. So it can work, you know? Get it done. Get it done. So vegetables are great, but don't eat too many that you don't get enough carbohydrates so you can work hard.
Okay. I mean, to get like 100 calories from vegetables, like greens and stuff like that, how much you have to eat?
Yeah.
It's a lot in comparison to one banana.
So we're trying to build the activists out there, the people who want to get it done. And there's plenty of people out there say, you know, live on green vegetables and yellow squash. And that's cool, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing like that at all. If you just want to sit on the couch and just chill and do nothing, that's great. But if you want to get stuff done, you got to carve up. You got to carve it up. Is there such thing as a bad carb? What about bread? Most bread is very salty. It's maybe got oil in there. So if you're not doing a lot of sport or you're trying to get calories from bread, you're going to get like maybe 10,000 milligrams a day of sodium, which is really too much, unless you're in the Tour de France. Because that amount of sodium is a bit hard on the blood vessels. So bread, have it rarely, and make sure it's vegan. And go with, if you want starch,
I'm surprised
go with more like
how salty bread is. Like some bread is like crazy salty.
And you just, so bread's alright now and then, just make sure it's vegan and just sparingly, but just stick with rice, potato, starches, otherwise, yams and stuff like that, and fruit, sugar.
This girl in the middle here? What's my favourite raw till for dinner is definitely baked spuds, like baked chippies. Who likes baked chippies? Woo! Yeah. I love them, like with a bit of sweet chili sauce, wrapped in like a lettuce cup. Oh, it's like a little chip burger. I love that.
Hell yeah.
What about you? What's your favourite? You don't? No. Oh, well, yeah. Get into the pasta or something. Pasta's really good. Or rice, or... I can't quite hear you, but...
How do you do raw till 4 if you don't have a blender?
If you don't have a blender, yeah, that's easy. You just Instead, you eat the bananas. But like, you don't have a blender. If you don't have a blender, it's like it's just a really important investment. And
$10 in the thrift store.
Everyone can get a blender. It really is a good investment because it allows you to get more calories in. And some of you might be like, oh, calories. You know, we're taught to have, you know, like to restrict our calories. But the aim is to like really carb the fuck up, you know, get the calories in so you have the energy to live the life you want to live. To exercise and just be that person that you're truly meant to be. You need calories.
This isn't Bloggolati's up here.
No.
This is get it fucking done! Get it done!
Fuck Bloggolati. Is that? Repeat the question.
How can we get the kids on the high carb wagon with the schools? That's why we swear. That's why we get radical. That's why we get controversial, because we're trying to get those kids on the school buses going to school on their iPhones, on their Galaxies. They're watching the Freelee's videos, they're watching my videos, and they're coming to school with that message, and they're going, check out this weirdo on YouTube, you know. And so you can go and do the Jamie Oliver thing, use the governments, but basically every dollar we spend is a vote for what we believe in. The golden rule is those with the gold make the rules. So you can try and change the system up here, or you can infiltrate via the generation the kids coming up. That's why we do what we do. That's why we smash on YouTube, because we want to get the kids on the school bus. You can go with legislation, and that's what PCRM are doing. That's awesome. But I think that's a long way around, you know. And that needs to be done. But we're not professionals like that. We're YouTubers, and we're trying to get the kids everywhere.
Because they're the ones who are going to change the world at the end of the day. And like, there's so many young kids going vegan. I mean, like, a girl came up to me today, she's 11. She's like, thank you so much for turning me vegan. And I'm like, she's like, I'm 11 years old. And I'm like, holy crap, that is amazing. If only I found veganism at 11.
That's YouTube.
It's amazing, and that is the power of YouTube.
Who knows Rawvana? Yeah. I met Rawvana in 2013, I think it was, in New York City. She had no YouTube presence, or she had very minimal. Christina was trying to take legal action against her.
She's trying to sue her for, she's trying to patent salad. Yeah. Sue her for salad.
Christina was trying to patent salad.
Christina owns salad.
And I said to Rawvana, why don't you do a Spanish channel? She's like, really? Do you think it might take off? I'm like, hell yeah. And now she's going crazy in the Latino community, man. Yeah, that's just one person on YouTube. Imagine if like there was 1,000 people on there that could speak Spanish and smashing it out. That's how we're going to make change. It's the only way. It's the fastest way.
Me? Is there anyone you guys like look up to?
Who do we look up to?
You guys?
We look up to everyone who's here today. You guys are the reason why we do this, man.
Yeah, without your support, like...
Nobody else. That's who we look up to. The people out there going, I'm going to go buy a bike, I'm going to ride my bike up a hill. I haven't done it for 20 years.
And I also look up to Gary Yourofsky as well. Okay. Who likes Gary? Who knows Gary? Amazing. Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there, man.
Yeah. Hi. Heck yes.
Do we
eat beans and peas on Raw Till 4? Yes, we do. There's basically nothing that you can't eat on Raw Till 4. You know, it's all about, you know, most of your calories coming from high carb, low fat vegan foods, low sodium. So if you have, you know, beans and peas, and we have that like quite often actually, don't we?
Yeah, like good condiment.
A couple of times a week. But just make sure you get most of your calories from like potatoes, rice, fruit, pasta, and they're the best. Definitely pasta last, but yeah, they're the best.